clothing unrealistically. It goes from one extreme to the other. You can't please. You can't please that beast. So get comfortable in your shell, be healthy, make healthy choices. And one of those things is when people say toxic things, you pull them aside privately. This is part of setting boundaries. You don't put them down in front of people like they're trying to do with you. You show them respect by pulling them aside and you say, I know you mean well, or I believe you mean well, but I'm very comfortable being lean. I'm very comfortable being thin. I'm very comfortable with it. If it bothers you, then that's something different, but I'm comfortable. I'm healthy. This is just the way I am. And I no longer welcome your advice about not being thin because I'm very comfortable with it. And they will see that as a very uncomfortable moment because number one, they don't have the people they're trying to impress or parade around them. And number two, you're being respectful towards them when they know they're not being respectful towards you. So it's going to be very uncomfortable for them. And they have a decision. They can honor your request and allow the boundaries to be put in to be your acquaintance or your friend, or they can make an extreme decision to dishonor it even after you've said it. And that's completely different. Most workplaces won't tolerate that kind of thing. So I don't know what it's like in your country, but that would be the first step is pulling them aside. You might even talk about something you enjoy about them. You're like, you are such a talented teacher, and I see your class is so committed to you. I actually look up to you in so many ways. But when it comes to talking about whether I'm thin or of the proper weight, or I really don't welcome that from you. I appreciate your concern, but I'm not unhealthy. This is just my genes. My family's this way, and I'm fine with it. So thank you for your consideration, but I don't need that help anymore. Yeah. And they'll go, "Oh, okay, I mean, okay. All right." Right?
I
Like
do.
I said, these kind of things, like they're it's my genes or something, and sometimes it's over. So what I said to them, like others, like you, like the people are short than me, and
Because you're tall. Boy, they keep jumping from one thing to another. Have them message me. Have them all message me. I'll talk to them for you, Ava. It's okay. She's cutting out. Ava, your signal's cutting out. Climb to the roof. Climb to the roof, Ava.
Can I say something to Ava?
You can. I don't think she'll hear you until she gets
Okay, but
reconnected. She's
it's for
frozen.
everyone. But I do
Okay,
believe
yeah,
it's for
please.
everyone.
Hmm.
There is a saying here. It called "Speak so I can see you." Um, appearance can make us can um, trick us at some point. But when someone is start to speak, you will see real beauty or ugliness in them.
Hmm.
So really, I want people to have this mindset. Speak so I can see you.
Hmm.
Don't look at the appearance, what they have, what they don't have, how they look. That doesn't matter.
Hmm.
Wait until they open their mouth. Then decide if they are beautiful or not. Because
Interesting.
the people that are you mostly see them judging very,
Hmm.
very ugly. And they are not actually, they have problem with themselves. They have
Sure.
self-confidence, like lack of self-confidence, and
Hmm.
try to project it onto other people. But some people are weak enough to believe them. You need to know, like, no one has the right to say that you are beautiful or not, good or not. You are the perfect because you are God creation. You're just
Hmm.
perfect, just the way you are. Just stop, like I want people to like like um take some time to discover themselves. Take
Hmm.
some time to treat themselves very good and stop letting people decide for themselves how should they um, look or how should I behave or how should I No, just
Hmm.
look at yourself, see what feels comfortable for you. And
Hmm.
as you said, set boundaries, set them in your mind. First of all, it's all here. You could
Hmm.
go and just blah, 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 blah with everyone. But if you let them, if you do build a block, like a wall, like their ideas will not get in. This is very important. Program yourself, reprogram yourself
Hmm.
to love yourself, to put yourself priority, to treat yourself very good, and to only like to love yourself with your bad, with your good, with everything. I have seen people, they are so beautiful, but they let other people decide if they are not beautiful or not. And they
Hmm.
look very miserable,
Hmm.
and they don't know. Like real beauty, it doesn't come from makeup, it doesn't come from like it does come from the energy that you put into the relationship, into the table. Just like it's all about the spirit. Why I come to your live streams? Not because you're handsome. I do believe that you're handsome. I do believe that everyone's here. Like I love Ava. I love her. I love her so much. But I don't come for the appearance. I come for the what I can get from you, the energy that I'm having from you. So that's it. Just accept yourself, love yourself, take control. Don't give the lead to others. It's your life. It's your this is your journey. You are gonna live. This is a very like I have learned this the hard way. In 2020, I have lost my mom, and I have also lost my future husband. Now he's my ex. and
Hmm.
uh, and through those experiences, I have learned one thing. No one's gonna stay with me. I came alone to this life, and I'm gonna go alone. So I need to take care of myself. I
Hmm.
need to appreciate myself, respect myself. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna disrespect others, but I come priority. I come first. Empty cup will never fill another cup. Fill your cup with love, fill your cup with respect, and then look for other people. That's it. I speak too much. I talk too much.
No, well, you're trying to process your thoughts out loud, which I do, and I'm happy to see that because I thought I was alone. And it's a learning process, everyone. Imagine yourself on an island, and the people who are in your oikos, which is the people you interact with every day. It could be people you know and don't know. It could be the person at the grocery store. It could be these are people in your interactive oikos, and typically those people have components that you need. I mean, because we have everything we need. If we can't figure it out, then you have a friend or someone around you that if you developed friendship, you'd be able to process it through their mind because they can figure it out. And we need one another. And people have become toxic because they don't know the value of community. And that's why I'm always attracted to cultures because cultures establish a principle and a guideline for living, and they all agree to adhere to it. So there's a consistency in what the values are, which makes it easier to have relationships because you have that foundational thing established as far as what are priorities and what are not priorities and things like that. And so some boundaries are already formatted. But when we're interacting in the world or in work in places you can't completely control, then you need to become skilled at boundaries because you still have to work with your coworkers. You don't have to be best friends. You don't have to invite them to your wedding,
That's true.
but you you do need productive, sincere relationships, not just I use you, use me. You use me, I use you. Because nobody likes to feel that way. You'll feel like a little mouse running on a wheel. We need to know that our engagement with one another is intentional and respectful with consideration, and you need to discover their value because they have gifts and abilities that you work hard to try to do and you can't do it, but they do it naturally as much as someone who can figure out math or engineering or medicine, and it's just natural for them, and you're like, I can't figure this out. So you don't have to be everything, you don't have to know everything, You don't have to look like everyone. You don't have to possess everything. These are all strategies to control us from various sources, merchants and governments and other things. That's not the truth. And I'm not saying they have ill intent, but it's not sound logic. It's to manipulate those that aren't strong enough to think for themselves. So you need to come out from that, use that beautiful brain, and make your own boundaries, decide what you're going to believe and adhere to and what you're not. And I agree with that. Committing to yourself should be the highest commitment. And I don't mean that affectionately. I mean that the highest meaning of the word love to me is commitment. I'm committed to you. I'm not going to leave you or forsake you. I'm not going to abuse you. These are commitment phrases. And it should be between husband and wife, but it has to first start with you. Because if you're thinking of building a friendship or a relationship with anyone, you must first be standing up straight. If you're leaning on people, inevitably they're going to move and you're going to fall. But if you are side by side standing tall, now you make a much stronger union. You're interdependent, not dependent, right? So this is the strength we encourage all of you to be, is to have your boundaries, discover your identity, understand the value of people, but also the boundaries are important. And that way, if you are looking for a spouse, you're going to be independent, they're going to be independent, you can be interdependent together and be much stronger to support the life you build together. If you're leaning on one another in any way, then at some point it's going to fall, they're going to fail you. And
Okay, can I
so,
give you
yeah.
an example? Because you
Sure.
gave an example of the letter H.
Mm.
H.
Hmm.
So I do believe like we should all like part of like the boundaries is loving people, but keeping a safety distance, even with your spouse, even with your children, even with your family member.
Hmm.
Like, like you need to have this kind of distance. And I could love my spouse, my significant other in the future, but there's like, as you said, I'll stand here, he stand here, and there is that bond that created the letter H. I will write it
I
down.
like that. I like
Yeah.
that. It's good
Yeah.
visuals, guys.
So if the relationship fell down, I'm still up. He's still up. The relationship went away, but I'm still up, and
Okay.
he's still up. So it's really important to like love people, invest in people, but keep a little bit of distance. This
Sure.
is
For
one of
control.
the most important like standards you need to have, because it's like
Hmm.
a seat belt. When you are driving your car, you need to put a
Hmm.
seat belt, because if you just had an accident, that seat belt will protect you. The
It'll
same
keep the
thing with,
distance. Hmm.
yeah, the same thing with distance. Like when you keep your distance, you will like how to say, will be protected.
Okay. Very cool. I think Omnia ran out of time. She doesn't have the
VIP.
VIP. But yeah. But welcome, NG. How do you say your name, NGA? Naga? How do you say your name, NGA? Welcome.
Yes. Okay, my name is Nga.
Nah.
Na?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, thank you. That sounds better.
Thank you, teacher. I realize I practice with you. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
it's nice to have you here. Do you know our topic today? Are you aware of our topic today?
I don't know the topic today.
Oh, it's okay. Our topic, we're talking about people who are harmful towards us.
Uh,
People, yeah, toxic
who
people. Do
are
you know the word
harmful.
toxic? Let me type it for you, okay? This is
Yes.
when you bring folks on stage. We're talking about toxic people. If you want to click on it in the chat, maybe you can see the translation. See? Toxic people.
Yes. So sorry. Sometimes you say that very quickly. I I can follow you.
Okay, you're okay. Um, Toxic people. Do you know what a toxic person is? Have you heard that before? I wonder what is that in Vietnamese? Do you speak Vietnamese?
Yes,
Yes. Yeah.
I'm Vietnamese.
Okay. That's what we're talking about today is harmful people. People who cause a
Harmful.
hmm harmful people. Here, I'm trying to get you
Yes.
in the mix. I don't want to let it go yet. I might have to though. Harmful people.
Yes. I think nowadays many things harmful pure. Yes. Many things. You know,
Mm.
water and the eating something. Yet you know the when when we are rich. You know the Hanoi. It is one of city the nowadays the the Mẹ cho con học tiếng Anh với. Không hiểu. Cho con đọc tiếng Anh với.
Sorry, Lady
The
Amina.
air, the air, the notebook.
I know. If you have to go, I
Con đọc
understand.
tiếng Anh.
I sent you a hand wave, Lady Amina. I sent you a hand wave. I know. I think we're gonna have to surrender the topic at this time. Yeah, I know. Hello, hi. How are you?
Charlie, hello. Yes, this is my son. Yes,
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to
he's
meet you.
4 years old.
Four?
Yes.
4 years old. Wow, that is so cool. Does he understand any English? No English?
Yes, he can understand yet anything.
Oh, okay, okay. What is his name?
He named the Cường.
G?
Uh, she know the my home I call dollars.
Oh, Dolas?
Yes, but really name me Cường.
G.
Cường.
Gong. Gong.
Yes.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Well, let me talk to our audience real quick. Guys, we were talking about toxic people, but sometimes this happens when we have to make a change, and I'd like to keep talking about it. Doctor, I sent you a hand wave so we could message if you would be interested in doing like a Zoom or something. We can go deeper in this, or we
Sure.
could be satisfied with today, whatever you like. But this is part of the community part, is I need to
Thank you very much for having me. It was
Yes, my pleasure.
it was an honor for me to be here and to share because I see Omnia. She's a very amazing person. Ava, she's a very great person. They are amazing and beautiful inside and out. Young, so do you. You are so beautiful as well.
The
And I
filter.
hope that we can talk more next time. See you
Okay,
soon.
thank you. Thank you, doctor. Thank you. Well, welcome guys. We're in the second hour and we have Miss Na here and she's wanting to talk with us on stage. If you guys want to come on stage, you can. We're going to talk about this in general. We have to change gears right now. So I'm going to welcome another person to stage. Na, do you have a question for me, Na?
Yes, I have a lot. I have a lot of questions for you. Okay, Jonathan, I am very admire you. I am very admire you. Yes. Do you know I follow some teacher in how to talk. The first one. The first is you.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. Thank
And
you.
one teacher differently the voice room, yet not
Oh,
my team. And
mm-hmm.
maybe I have two teacher I am very admire in how to talk. The number one, number one Jonathan, and one teacher, but I forget name teacher. I have been forget the name. Yes, I really want to fluently the English, and I
Mm-hmm.
now that I spend 3 hours for the practice English in how to talk. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I really want to the conversation with foreigner, the foreigner fluently. They can
Mm-hmm.
understand all of thing when I say that. Do you know I think so. Do you know the to go together with you? Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Uh, I'm so
She
happy you're here. I'm so happy you're with us. I want to say hi to Javed. How do you say your name? You say it better than me. How do you say your name, sir? Is it
Hi, sir.
Javed?
How are you, sir?
Hi. How do you say your name?
Javed.
Javed.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Zahid.
Uh,
Zahid. Ah,
uh,
you are
Nice.
from India?
Yes, I'm actually from India. I'm from Kashmir in India. Kashmir is famous
Kashmir.
place all over the world, I think. You must be
oh,
knowing that.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. I'm so glad you're here joining us. We're up here with
Thank
Na,
you very much, sir.
and
It is an honor.
and it's my honor. It's my honor to have everyone from all over the place here. And I want to just ask you guys if you have any questions, because we had a topic earlier. We had a wonderful panel of people here. But as the 1 hour goes, some people lose their time on stage. And then we have people come on stage who have they just want to ask questions. So I get it. And so we're going to change gears now and just thank you, Omnia, for that wonderful topic earlier. I think there's a lot more left to discuss with that topic. But as we meet people like this, we need to change gears so that we can make you feel welcome and answer any questions you might have. So if you guys have questions about learning English, you can ask them, but just one at a time so that we can process it for each of you. If you have any questions, you're welcome to ask them.
May I?
Yes, of course. And then we'll
Yeah.
go back up to
Yes,
now.
sir.
Mhm.
First, let me appreciate that is my second or third time joining this live streaming, and I finally think that I have found something beautiful and insightful after 2 months on Hello Talk. And because uh, those deep topics and day-to-day topics are being discussed, and beautiful topics are being discussed, it's not only English language that we are getting to learn here. We are getting to learn how to live a life, how to live in a society. So beautiful topics. I always so insightful people and knowledgeable
Mhm.
people you are all there, and I'm thankful to you for this beautiful live streaming and helping us out uh, in every possible manner, and that's one thing. Now, sir, coming to my question is that I good speaker of English, and I have few problems. First is that I have that fear of speaking English in front of even if there are few people around me. Uh, and when I speak English, I don't get their words. I get stuck. Uh, I understand English when someone speaks, but when I have to speak, in my mind, I'm that I will speak today. But when I start speaking, I get stuck.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
third problem is that I have pronunciation issues. These
That's
are the
okay.
problems. Yes, I need
It's
your
very it's
valuable suggestions.
well, it's very common, and maybe Na feels the same way, that she can understand what someone is saying, but it's really hard to put together your thoughts into
Yes, in
speech.
organized way, but it's not
Right.
possible for me. Yes.
Well, one of the things that I talk with people about is that The way we learn as adults is different than the way we learn when we're children and young adults. So you
Yes, sir.
should learn your English based on your usage, not just general English like memorizing 20 words. You should focus on the conversations you are having. So if you're having a conversation with someone and inside your brain you're going, "Oh, I should have said that better. I said that so bad." Then
Yes,
use that conversation and write it down. Johnathan said this. I said this. Oh, it was horrible. Then Johnathan said this, and I said that. So when you write it down and make it dialogue, now you can fix what you said. You can go
right.
and fix the things you said, add some new words, make it sound really, really good. And then you practice it with your partner. Here, you play the role of Johnathan, and I'll say my part. Okay. And then your partner reads what I said, and then you read the new version of what you wrote. And it's like, oh,
Right.
that's good. That's good. So, what you
Yes.
will do if you do this is your mind will develop a file for just the things dealing with that conversation. So the next time you talk with me or you talk about that subject, your brain will bring up those phrases that you so carefully wrote, and you'll be
Yes.
able to talk better. So, phrase by phrase and conversation by conversation, you will raise your English. But it's important to practice things that you are going to use, conversations that you are likely to have, and fixing any conversations that you've had already. Use that as your homework. Take that
Yes, sir.
conversation and fix it, and then do it better. If you do this, eventually all of those little files will connect together, and you'll have
Right,
this
sir.
amazing response from your brain whenever you're talking to someone at work. All of your work files will come up. Whenever you're talking about the weather with someone, all of your new improved weather files will come up.
Right.
So this is how your brain works. But if you just memorize a bunch of random words, you'll find
Mm-hmm.
yourself like this, trying to put together a sentence like this, and you don't have
So,
time because
and
the
you don't have time because
conversation's
the
going so
conversation's
fast.
going so fast.
So you have to
So you
build
have
the
to build the
conversation
conversation you
before it or
before
after
it
it.
or after. Right,
Does that make
sir.
sense? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. It is very valuable suggestion and fruitful as well. Thank you very much, sir, for
Try
this
it.
suggestion.
Try it. It's
I
really
will.
useful. It's called, you will try it?
Yes, sir. I will. Definitely,
All
I will,
right.
sir.
It's one of our expressions. We call it making the world into your classroom. Because we're adults. We don't want to take a whole class, study for hours. You should just study the proper things with
Right, sir.
focus and practice with people. Don't practice with AI. Practice with your family. Find a study partner on Hello Talk. Practice with people, because then when you talk with people, your confidence will go higher. If you talk with a
Right, sir.
computer, you're still going to be afraid of people, right?
Right, sir.
Okay.
This I have been facing this issue that when I speak with Hello Talk, I feel a little bit confident, but in real life situations, I don't feel that confident. And
So yeah, you need to practice and then have more real life conversations. So if you talk
right,
about
sir.
the weather with people, then practice talking about the weather better. If if you
Right, sir.
talk to your coworker and they say, "How was your weekend?" then practice answering with more detail. Yeah. Yeah, you'll
Yes.
get better. You'll get better. It's going to get better.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable suggestions.
Of course. Of course. I was looking for a picture. Um that's why I was looking away from you.
Yes, sir.
There we go. I was looking for this picture. In the world. Making the world your
Oh,
classroom. That's our that's our little
uh,
phrase. Make your world your
right,
classroom.
sir.
Yeah.
Making the
That
world
way
your
you're only
classroom.
fixing your
It's
world.
beautiful, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will write it
That's how you
down.
do it. Okay, okay. Thank you for that. Let me talk with Na now, okay? Can I talk with Na for just a moment
Yes,
and ask
yes,
her?
yes, sir. Yes.
You can stay if you want to, or if you have to go, you can go, but you're
My
you're welcome
limit,
to
my
stay.
limit has already reached.
Oh, okay, my friend. Well, we'll see you next time. Oh, look.
Thank you very much, sir.
All
It was
right.
nice and
Oh,
nice
Zavis,
talking to you.
why do you living very early? Zavis.
He ran out of time. He
Ah,
ran out of time. Now, Na, what kind of questions do you have for me? Can you
yeah.
ask me one question?
I really want to ask you, why do you speak English fluently? How?
Why? Say it
How?
again.
I want to ask you, how
Mhm.
do how do I how do I how do I speak English fluently?
Um, well, speaking English fluently, will come. It will come over time, but you need to realize that fluency, those of you in the chat, you can listen to. Hi, Nguyen. That's a very common Vietnamese name, Nguyen. Um, you have to make this connection between your thinking and your speech. It's a connection. So the way
Yeah.
you make that connection is by always using your English. And as you use it, you shape it differently. So when you hear me speaking on a recording, you should record yourself speaking. So if I send you a message, Na, and I say, "Hi, how are you?" Then you record yourself saying, "Hi, how are you?" And you listen to both of them. Let your brain hear the way I say it and the way you say it. Make it a recording. You have to record it. Don't just say it out loud. Just record it. And then listen. Listen to me say it. Listen to you say it. And then your brain will start to make that connection. It will start to make that connection. But you have to hear a recording of your voice, not just talking. And as you do this, that's one way that you'll start to hear things better. You'll start to shape the words better. It will come over time. It will come over time. But I do not think you need 3 hours a day. I think you just need to practice some phrases. And when you say a phrase, listen to a native person say the phrase, hear the differences, and then make the changes. It's a different process. So I think you're working very hard, but I don't know if you're seeing your growth. Are you seeing results? Do you feel like your English is getting better? Do you feel that your English is getting better? Is your English improving?
Jonathan, do you know the because I haven't the environment. I haven't the environment for me practicing it every day. For example, um, yes, sometime ago, 3 months or 6 months ago, oh, when I often go to how to talk practice English, I can hear, I can understand, but the after that I cannot environment for me practice English. I back the forget everything again. Yes.
Mm,
Sometimes I ask me how do I can the practice English every day, because the my work,
mhm,
together around of me, all of the Vietnamese, not the foreigner, because I
mhm,
can use to the all of knowledge I have been practiced in how to talk outside, practice with some co-worker.
mm,
Yes,
mm.
because all of them they're Vietnamese, they can use it to the English.
Right.
Yes.
Well, that is where you use Hello Talk and you find language partners here. You find people who want to talk with you at the end of your workday when you come home or after you make dinner. You can talk with your family and say, after dinner, I will spend, like, because I see you have a child. So you can say, I will spend half an hour with my child or an hour with my child. And then I need 30 minutes. Leave me alone. I need 30 minutes later. Leave me alone so I can practice my English. So
Oh,
first take care of your family and show them that you love them, and then say, and then please take care of our son, take care of your grandson, so I can have 30 minutes to practice. And so every day when you do that and you find a partner who has that time available in our group, um, you will practice your English. You can listen to podcasts. You can watch our YouTube channel. You can listen to our podcasts when you're at work or on break. You can put it in and listen to the podcast. So you have to keep hearing English all day, even if it's not at work. You have to find a way to keep hearing it, thinking about it, and then when you come home, think about it, speak it. This will help you the most. This will help you the most. So you're doing good. I can understand you.
yes.
Yeah, I can understand
Thank you
you.
some. Thank you some recommend very the advantage for me. The
Of
yes,
course.
I think tomorrow I will do the name with English with my son with my daughter. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
some children in my parent. Yes.
Yes. And you can message me. You can send me a message. You can send me a
Mm,
message. Yeah,
yes.
it's okay.
When I talk with you, some new words I don't understand. I writing in the base. I write
Okay.
in my dictionary. Dictionary. Yes, and I can hear you. Uh, I can hear uh, more than the I write.
Good.
You writing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I don't know. Yes, not good. I
Okay. Well,
yeah.
you'll get better. You'll get better. Keep trying, and you can send me a message and ask me some things, and I can help you a little more as we go, okay? Um, Someone in the audience said, "Why is recording so important?" Recording is important because you need to hear yourself. You need to hear yourself talking on a recording. It's like looking at your picture. You do not think your picture looks like you because you look in the mirror and you see you, but your picture, you don't think it looks like you. So it's the same thing. You need to listen to your voice on a recording, and that way your brain can hear the difference between what you want to sound like and what you sound like, and your brain will make it work. Okay. Yeah. And I think, Leisha, I did invite you, or I was going to invite you. We have to take it slowly, guys, because Miss Na is here and her English level's lower. So I want to speak at a pace that she can still understand us and join us. Hi, Lisha. Welcome.
Hello.
How are
Hello,
you?
Lisa.
Are you from Korea? Oh, she's working on her signal. Her signal's in and out. I mean, we might have to invite her back on stage. But she has a nice smile. At least the screen froze on her smile. Oh, we lost her. Lisha, where'd you go? Carolina, thank you so much for monitoring the chat. You're so kind to do that. Thank you, Carolina.
I want to ask you, Jonathan. Are you
Mm-hmm.
teaching? Where are you from? American?
Yes, I live in California. I live in San Diego, California, in the United States. Mm-hmm.
San Diego. San Diego. You living in San Diego?
I do, in California on the west side of the United
In the
States.
West.
Mm-hmm. On
You
the
are
west.
teaching. You are a teacher teaching English.
No, I am not a professional teacher. I am a communicator. So I know how to communicate and connect with people. So I do that here. But I have a regular job doing something else. This is just something I do on the side here on Hello Talk.
Uh, mm, Sometimes I see one picture from you. I see the one class. I think about this is a class. You are a teacher teaching English in the class.
No, I created some images. I'm not sure if they're still here. I created some images of a classroom that were really nice. I might have deleted them. I deleted a lot of my pictures, but I do not have a classroom at all. Nope.
Uh, I don't understand your work. I am not yet understand your work.
I do not have a classroom. Um, I do not teach a class live. I just help people here. I help people here and on YouTube and also on right, I'm not a professional teacher, guys. I do not know grammar. I mean, the things I know are because I am a communicator. So I have learned from patterns of speech what things are correct and what things are not correct. But I did not do well in school in English. Um, our YouTube channel, I'll type it here for those of you who are asking. There's our YouTube channel name, Taliko Vima English, okay? Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that's our YouTube channel, guys. A lot of these questions. Hi, Lillian, I see you. Give me a moment, please. Um, not I need to take time with Na for first, Lillian. Um, our YouTube channel has videos. Some of them have subtitles, some of them have Arabic subtitles or Chinese subtitles. We have not made Vietnamese subtitles yet. It's okay, Lisha, raise your hand again. So our YouTube channel answers many of these questions for you guys already. That's the only reason I send you there, because we've made videos about a lot of these questions already.
it's
So
it's
that's the only
it's
reason.
it's meaningful. You are the support or some people the to work YouTuber.
No, I don't think I will ever call myself a YouTuber because my focus is not gaining popularity on YouTube. I just want to make a place where I can put videos for you guys. So that's, yeah, we're not focused on YouTubing or being an influencer or any of those things at all. Yeah. Just a place to put videos, guys. Just a place to put videos. Well,
I
Lisha,
think so. Yeah, I think so. You are the creator YouTuber.
no, no, no. Very small group. Lisha, welcome back. Lisha, we lost you. What
Hello.
happened? Hello.
Like, internet was just lagging. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. That happens a lot. And we're so fortunate to have great connections these days. I mean, 10 years ago, we would have been happy just to hear our voices on the same app. And now we've got all this awesome video, maybe 20 years
Oh,
ago, maybe not 10 years ago. I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Did you have
I
a
see.
question?
Yeah, actually, I'm taking an exam after a week. That's why I love you to suggest some tips so that I didn't stuck and keep speaking.
What kind of an exam is it?
It's IELTS.
Oh boy, how long have you been studying?
I've studied for a year or a bit more than a year. I'm not sure, but
It's
um,
okay. Have you used the Cambridge study material? It's by
I did,
Cambridge.
but like I, I did. I use materials from Cambridge books, but I don't feel like my skills improved or I could have improved my speaking so that I could speak so well and get credit. quite a good score on the exam.
I mean, I think you're doing well now. I don't think that their expectation is they want to hear
Most of
you process your
examiners saying
thoughts.
that I will
You
just
will what?
what makes me what makes me scared is most of examiners just saying that maximum I will reach 7 or 6.5, which
But that's
is
passing. Yeah,
that's
that's
passing, but
passing.
I wonder something higher.
I know, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to aim for higher scores. But remember, the IELTS and the TOEFL exams are just there to achieve credentials. It's just there to qualify for something.
Hmm.
They are not, in my opinion, accurate tools to integrate with Americans or people from the UK. They expect you to know things that most of us do not consider important in everyday conversation. Like we do not distinguish between listening and hearing. You know, they have such a high threshold of expectation from you guys that it's not realistic. So whenever it comes to a test or a certification, your mindset should be, what do I have to do to become qualified through this? That should be your mindset,
Oh, I see.
because it's a strategy. It does not represent your value as a person. Whatever you're trying to get on there, if there's a company that has a grade they expect you to get, or a college, then that should be your target. Your target should be very strategic, not so much in development, becoming a better person. These tests are just hurdles in your pathway, and you have to submit to them whatever they say is right or wrong. So approach it like a strategy. Don't approach it like this determines how good I am, or I'm good, that not good. That's not accurate. So that's pressure you don't need on yourself, because it's not true. I purchased an app for studying the IELTS exam, or the TOEFL, one of them, just to get an idea. And I was looking at that stuff and I was like, this is stupid. We don't use any of this in our country. What are they talking about? You know? So I was getting upset with it, because it's hard enough to try to learn American English because of all of our different rules and everything. And then they just put it higher. So these tests are used in a good way to make sure you can process your thoughts, so you can accomplish the work at your school or the job. That's what the employer and the schools want to know, is that you won't get behind because you're not translating in your head. You're able to think in English. That's the basic goal. Aside from that, some countries use it
Mm.
to minimize the list of applicants. Truthfully, they use it to make the big list smaller. That's all they do. And so you should take it like a strategy. I would take
Cool,
the
I see.
pretest. I would take the pretest and find out what areas the pretest says you're weak in, and I would focus on those. If it says you're doing adequately in the others, you can refresh on the other categories, but discipline yourself to attack the lowest area, the lowest score. Find a way to unlock that lowest score, because your confidence is going to be higher in the areas you did well in. You're not going to have to overcome your fear or anxiety, but you need to develop more experience with the areas it says you're lower in, so that your confidence will go higher, right? That's what you need. You need higher confidence so you can
All
think.
right.
If you're stressed, you can't think. So whatever's in here doesn't matter, because you can't get it out. You're like,
Yeah, that's right.
right? So you have to overcome your fear of the clock. You have to overcome your fear of the clock. The clock has no power over you, it's just a clock. You have to overcome your fear of the people. And you can do that by practicing some of the topics they might ask you to speak about. You can practice and time yourself on some of the activities. There's a lot of practice material from people who've taken the test. So you're likely to see something similar to those things on the test, which again will make you feel better. You're like, oh, this is what I practiced. So
No, yeah.
you see what I'm saying? You got to take it like a strategy. This is not an evaluation tool of your abilities as a person. This is a tool used to get you a certification. Just change your framework. Yeah, I would just change your frame. It's not, it's just an approach. And when you do, you'll find yourself excelling because you're like, I'm just gonna fix like a play it like a game. It's like a game. It's like a video game. You're just like, how do I get to the next level? Um, do this. Okay, let me practice that. How do I get do this? Practice that. So your strategy, if you accept what I'm saying for real, not just theoretically, but if you really embrace it in your head, you will feel so much relief. You're like, it is, it's a game, it's a strategy. All right, what's my
Yeah.
weakest area? Let me focus on that. Let me have a little fun over here because I'm good at that. So let me look a little bit more on what essay questions they might ask me. Because your English, it sounds to me, I'm not I'm not going to use flattery with you. I won't do that because those are empty words to make you feel happy. But my feedback to you is I can already see that you are able to connect your thoughts to speech well. So that means to me that in your native language, you do it very well. So I don't think your I don't think your fear and your anxiety is valid. I think you're concerned about the timing and what someone thinks of you and your performance.
Yeah, I am actually. I am.
Yeah. So I would embrace what your coach or your teacher has told you that you're going to get a 6.5 or 7, which a lot of people would kill for. So receive that because
Uh-huh.
that's genuine feedback. It's the same impression I get talking with you. So just set your mind at rest on that. You've had at least 2 people tell you you're going to pass. Now, to make it a better experience, enact the strategy. Just actuate the strategy. Like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope it does. I feel like I'm just repeating myself, but it's real talk. Just take it like a strategy. Every test you guys take, those of you in the audience, please listen. Every test you take, every exam is a strategy. There's test taking strategies. And if you implement those, you will have better success at the tests than the information you know. Not every test is trying to find out what you know. Every test has a burden that you have to satisfy, but they're not always trying to get into your head. And many of you are trying to demonstrate what's in your head, trying to prove your value as a person. And you're trying to squeeze it into the framework of the tests. So you create a lot of stress for yourself. You're trying to impress the teacher or impress the test. Not the test graders don't care. They're doing it as a job. They don't care. They just want to see if you satisfy the criteria. I'm not trying to be mean. What I'm actually trying to say is that you are much more valuable and capable than this test is going to demonstrate. But you still have to do what they expect in the test, right? Don't try to overdo these areas. Just meet the just meet what they need. Get your paperwork, move on, sister. Right? Stop stressing. Stop stressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really the mindset. And I know you know what I'm saying. But now, however you need to get that into your head, you need to just change your framework for real. Worrying really doesn't help at all, guys. I'm older. I don't have tests to take. I don't have qualifications. So I'm removed from that. But I once practiced medicine for 18 years. I went through a military aggressive course for medical training, which put us under unusual stress and
Wow.
pressure that we would feel in the field. We did over 60 different exams. We had oral boards. We have written tests. And I learned in the beginning, as we stayed up all night infusing coffee, I did poorly on the test the next day because I was fatigued. My brain couldn't function. So I learned that rest was important. Then during the oral boards, I was trying to over elaborate and they didn't care about that. So they started trying to trick me because they thought I was trying to be smart. So they started throwing curveballs at. I made the situation harder for myself because I was doing
Mm,
more than I needed to do. So it's really just about satisfying the qualifications, get to your next mountain, find out what the next one's about, and you will feel much less stress if you approach your schooling this way.
um,
Seriously, you're already capable. I can tell you're already capable. So listen to the people who are encouraging you. For real, we're not. I mean, I'm not using flattery because I don't want to waste your time. I'm telling you what I can sense. Um, so I mean, take it or leave it,
really helped
It's up to you.
me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep talking to yourself. And you can message me directly. Those of you in the chat, you can message me directly. I'm not an infomercial, guys. I'm not a positive spokesperson. I'm just going to tell you what I know about people and what I discern from you. And you guys do need to hear this. Many of you do, because it's not going on enough out there. People are using you and are putting you through these different machines. But you need to come out of college with functional brain, not just passing the test. The tests are just to satisfy the college's degrees, but the degree is just the beginning. It's the beginning of your awareness, of your intelligence.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, so rise above all that nonsense, guys. You can grow up faster. I'm not saying don't enjoy your youth, but separate yourself from a lot of your friends that are just caught up in silly cycles. You're not going to miss out on much. And attach yourself to some people who are more focused on other things. Have your little bit of fun, because it's important to enjoy life, but don't be held back by weights of people who are not embracing maturity and growing up, and that's how you're going to demonstrate yourself superior to the
Hmm.
pack, by making those decisions. But seriously, take your tests and exams as a strategy. Find out what the burden is. Find out what kind of test it's going to be. If it's multiple choice, you don't have to memorize stuff. You just have to recognize things. It's a much lower
Hmm.
threshold, right? So just be strategic. Yeah. Anyway, I'm done now. I'm all here. Let me give you some confetti, right? You need some of this? There you go.
Wow.
Some confetti. Woo. Anyway, I'm passionate about this because people didn't speak to me like this. And I was only a medical practitioner in the military. I never went to medical school. I never decided to do it for a career because people didn't speak into my life. They didn't tell me my potential. They didn't shape me for where I could best fit. I love my parents. They did the best they could. We were extremely poor. I get it. Life was rough. It was abusive. It was toxic. But my hindsight is what I'm trying to pass on to you, like a baton, so that you don't get caught up in crazy cycles. You can just go for it, get into life.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Get into life, and you'll find that supervisors, they will respond to people who do the dance, and worship them. They will respond, but they will respond more to people who are sound and competent and who can change with the times. People who have that mentality of learning to get ahead and change, not just trying to please the boss. And if you settle into what I see in you, then you will stand out from your friends automatically. Nothing against your friends, maybe they'll pick up on this too, but when I did job interviews and hired people for our company, that's what we were looking for. We had questions for them, but we were looking for their character. We were looking for their commitment, not the perfect answers. We were looking for who's inside. And so if you get comfortable with who's inside and take these tests as a strategy, you'll satisfy the tests. But most importantly, you'll get comfortable in your own skin. And then you'll do things for the right reasons. And people will see that right away. They'll be like, hey, this is the one right here. This is who we should invest in her, because she's very grounded. You see what I'm saying? This is how you think in an yeah, they're trying to use your youth. They're trying to take advantage of that, but you're going to take advantage and grow in that company too. I know I'm all over the place, guys. I'm just excited. Whenever I meet young people who look like they're listening, I'm like, let me give them everything. Take it all, take everything. Please run with this, run with it. Yeah, because because I realized I could have done a lot more things in my life. I don't have regrets per se, but I realized I was shaped for something else. And I did have some people trying to speak into my life. And I'm not saying that everyone's going to reach the top of a company, or that shouldn't be your goal. You should reach the top of your satisfaction with yourself, because that's a great place to be. I'm there now. I don't own a house, I don't own a car, I don't have much money, but I am so satisfied with who I am and able to help you guys. I don't get paid for any of this, but it's the most satisfying thing I do. Well, almost. It's a close second. It's a close second. So I want you to get there sooner. Whatever you want to be, you can be, but it's going to cost. And when you weigh that cost, then you just do it. And if you do it with passion, you're going to be better than everyone else doing it, because they're
Right.
all at the grind. They're all on the grind, just doing it for the car, or they're doing it for the latest purse. If you're doing it out of passion and personal satisfaction, you're just going to keep growing and going. And they're going to be like, what the heck? Why she keep getting promoted? Well, because you're living your life, and they're at the grind, right? They're just at the grind. So what is your ambition? What do you want to be in the future?
I actually I study medicine.
It's a good one. That's a good one. But you need to do it. You need to do it in a third world country. Go to a third world country. I mean, because the infrastructure of medical insurance has taken away a lot of the practice of medicine. And I don't know what it's like in your country, but
Hmm.
it limits your time with the patients. It forces you down pathways of treatment that they don't need
It
to
is.
cover it.
It is.
It's so draining. When I was in the military, we could shoot from the hip. We could just do it. We could send them for something. We could practice medicine. It was awesome. But then they started bringing in the structure into the military, and I was like, this sucks. So now our doctors are shackled. They're just technicians with a whole lot of information. It's horrible. It's really horrible. So I think the real practitioners get into those little niches that may not offer all the status, and all the thing, but they go to places that people are grateful, and they perform things that change people's lives. And I think that's where I would have ended up going if I would have kept practicing medicine. And nothing wrong. We know a few doctors here on Hello Talk, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Someone has to survive in that network. Um, but yeah, what kind of medicine? What specialty? What kind of
Like it's
specialty do you see yourself?
general one.
General for now, right?
For
Are you?
for now, I'm just studying and learning general, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go for surgeon. I'm gonna be a surgeon, cardio surgeon, never surgeon. I don't know,
Wow.
but
Yeah, those are, and a lot of people go for that. And throughout your internship and your residency, you start to see what the real departments do, and then you fall in love with something else, like nephrology or internal medicine or intensivist or emergency medicine. It's just
uh-huh.
it's part of the training. But I really encourage you. I know I've said some draining things, but there's a way to navigate, and it's so nice when I go to the hospital, when I meet people like you that still have a fire and a passion, and have learned how to navigate through whatever structures there. You're going to be fine. It's going to be fine, because you never knew my world. You don't have nothing else to go by, so you're okay. When I went through medical school, they trained us, and then afterwards they said, now we're going to send you to the military hospital so you can see what not to do. And we're like, what? And we went to the
Wow.
hospital, and man, they had bed sores, and they were ignoring the patients, and it was horrible. It was horrible. We were so traumatized. We're like, what the heck? But now the the hospitals are at the top
That's
of the
crazy.
rack. They're a lot better now, but when I first went, I was like, this is abusive. This is horrible. Yeah, it was crazy. Anyway, whatever. Old people stories. You're gonna do great. You're going to do great. So cool. I'm so happy that we
Yeah.
met. I hope you are encouraged. There's another student on here who would probably love to talk
To
with you. I
meeting
don't
you
know what
here,
level
I
of
didn't
medical
expect
school.
to see such a communicator like you.
Well, we have another great communicator. She lives in Iran, and she's in medical school. Her name's Linda, and she's hyper focused. Her brain, everyone's amazing to me, guys. Everyone's amazing to me. All of you have different features, and different combinations of things that no one else has. Everyone's individual in their development like that. And Linda is just, she's a computer. I mean, she's really focused, and she's in medical school, and her English is great. So we should try to connect you guys together, because you have a lot in common, and maybe that'll work. I don't
I
know.
would
I
love
always
to.
try to match. I try to match people, because you guys need to speak English more often, and I'm not available for all of you. So let me write down. Lisha, did I already send you? I don't know if I already sent you a let me see if I sent you a hand wave yet. And then we can try to connect you with Linda. I know she'd be so excited. Oh no, I didn't. So there, Lisha, I'll send you. Yeah, you just got it. Look at that. And I'll connect you with
Yeah, I got it.
Linda. And we even had a psychologist on here today during our topic of toxic relationships. But it usually changes after the first hour because of people that are not VIP only have an hour on live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, I don't have students, guys. I know Lillian, I see you, sister. I'm gonna bring you up in a second. In fact, completely ignored our other. I'm sorry, Nah, Nah, are you still there, Nah? Look, she put the phone down. She's like, I'm sorry, Nah. She's probably tending to her family. Um, I don't have one-on-one guys with too many people because I chose to help in a bigger spectrum here. And because of my work and the YouTube channel and the podcasts and a lot of other things going on, I don't have a commitment time to dedicate to people. And I'm not a teacher. So teachers, I know how to teach, obviously, but dedicated teachers I respect so much because they can teach a structured curriculum. They can give you guaranteed results. Teachers are amazing. Teachers and doctors and nurses and peacemakers
Bye
like police, they should all be
Okay.
held up higher in our society. Nah, hey Nah.
Nails, madam.
Yes, I
Thank
am coming. Do you know this
I
time
Okay, you have to
22,
I'm
go,
really
Alicia.
sorry. I
22?
have to go. It was a good
It's okay.
conversation with you.
I'll text you and we'll try to hook you up with
So
Linda, okay?
I will come back with my great results.
Okay.
I hope.
Yes, please tell
Thanks
me.
so
Tell me. You're
much.
gonna do amazing. Okay. Bye-bye. Miss Na,
Bye,
thank you for
Lisa.
waiting.
Bye.
Thank you, Miss Na. Sorry about that delay there. I got sidetracked. Let me put the podcast name in the
Bye.
chat,
Bye.
guys. The podcast name. Oh, bye. You're gone off our stage. You're ghosting now. Okay. Podcast name is Truly Pivotal Moments, guys. If you want to find it, it's called Truly Pivotal Moments. I had it before I did the live stream, so it has a different name. Yeah, it's on iTunes, Google Podcasts, and also Spotify. Okay, Miss Na, do you have another question, Miss Na? Na, cảm ơn.
Yes, yeah, thank you so much. Do you know that this time 22 a.m.
Oh,
22
PM.
a.m.
It's
So,
at
so
night. Oh, you have to go.
yes, I
Okay,
have to go. I
okay.
today I am busy because I can on stage practice English with you.
Oh,
Yeah,
so cool. Thank you so much. Cảm ơn.
and I thank a lot of you have been some recommend for me. I can speak English fluently. Yes,
You're going to get better. You're going to keep getting better and better. So get some rest and spend time with your family, and we'll see you next time, okay?
thank you so much, my
Okay.
sister. See you.
Okay, see you. Guys, okay, now where's Lillian? Let's get Lily on stage before she attacks me. There you are, Lillian. Come on, I got you. Let's get Lillian on stage. Hi guys, thank you for waiting. You guys are so kind to wait. Oh, Linda was here. No way.
Hi.
Linda.
Hi, Jordan.
Hi, Lillian.
Hi, Jordan.
Hi. Linda, did you hear me talking to
Yeah,
Leisha?
I was writing in the comments, but you don't look at the comments.
Oh,
Hello,
no, it was
hello,
so
Linda.
engaging.
Yeah, she was so
Yeah,
cool.
Hello,
medical. Sorry
hello,
about that. I
Linda.
get flashbacks.
I followed her. Don't worry.
She said hi. She said hi, Lillian. She said hi to you already. Oh, good. You followed her. Thank you
Hi,
for waiting.
Linda.
Lillian
I
was
follow
waiting a
you.
long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time, but I already passed the LC examination this year.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Good job.
Wow.
Give her
That's
love. I
huge.
can't clap her because I'm holding my phone.
Yeah, I must
6.5
also
too. That is great.
examination, but the poetry is not very high. But for me, that is really enough. 6.5.
It's fine.
Mhm.
You just have to pass it, guys. Just pass
Yeah,
it. Only
yes,
certain
okay.
specific areas will require certain scores, but most people just get a passing grade. You're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah, yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
Woohoo!
yeah.
Um, 6.5, Jimmy, she already wrote it. 6.5 is great. That's a great job. Great job, Lillian. And it's
Thank you so
expensive, guys.
much.
It's a lot of preparation. Yeah, that's really good. I think it is because I've looked over those exams and they're not fair. They're not fair. They're really strict for no real reason. It doesn't make you better at English.
Yeah,
It's a
no,
it's a
very much.
it's a horrible filter, but it is what it is, and you can't go
Actually,
around it. You can't change it. So
I will join the Toastmaster club on the next Tuesday, but I didn't finish my writing speech, and I just thinking about how to write, write my speech more authentic English, like native speakers. So probably when I finish my speech, and I will send it to you.
good. Good, very good. That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're hoping for. So very good. So that's awesome. And guys, if you talk to people who've passed these exams, you'll learn. It's a strategy. You just have to
Yeah.
satisfy each component as a strategic thing. Don't take it personally. Take it as a strategy, and you'll do fine. You'll do fine. Linda, what you been up to?
I've been studying. My new semester started. I bought a guitar and I'm learning that. Yeah.
What? I have one too. It's a prop. I have one back here. Um,
I am also playing the electric piano.
Wow. A musician
electric
secret.
piano. Okay.
Good evening.
Look at that. Amit. Hello,
Good
Amit.
evening,
How are
sir.
you?
I am fine, sir. How are you, sir?
Doing great. Thank you for waiting. I know you were trying to be really patient there. We're glad that you're here with us.
Thank you, sir.
So
Hmm.
number
Sir,
three, can you
may,
sing some kind of famous Indian songs to Chinese people?
may I
Oh, no,
introduce
no.
myself first?
Yes, please introduce yourself,
Famous
sir.
Indian
Sir,
songs.
okay.
Okay, Lillian, he's
Sir,
going
I
to
am
introduce himself. Hmm.
I am Amit Kumar. I live in
Yeah.
India, sir, and I just trying to speak English fluently, sir. And I got a chance to take a participate in interview for assistant professor. I have completed my PhD also in history subject, sir. Basically,
Oh,
I got a degree of doctorate.
oh, good, good, good. Excellent. How accomplished you are. And and what is your goal for English fluency, or what brought you here on stage?
Because sir, 2 months ago, I got a chance to participate in an interview. The interview panel me asked every question in English language. Okay, but I am not comfortable that language. I comfortable in my native language, which is Hindi. uh, and I just completed my PhD in Hindi. Written, it was history subject, but is it written was in Hindi language, which is my native language.
Oh.
So I
Hmm.
cannot express my every views, express my thoughts in English language. That time I felt I should improve my English language. That's why I just in this app now.
Okay, that's a good reason. That's a good reason. I know Linda's trying to improve her English. I sometimes I can't understand her. I don't know what she's saying sometimes. Yeah. But I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Of course we
I
can understand
know.
Linda. We can understand Linda.
No
Well,
worries.
everyone here is trying to hopefully develop their fluency, and they want a chance to talk. And of course, talking with each other is probably the best way when I'm not available, of course. So, do you have any questions, Linda? Do you want to update us? Or you're studying school? Do you want to ask anyone questions here? What's going on,
So
guys?
I have
No, I don't.
a question.
I have a translation to number three, and the number three can you sing the Indian songs for Chinese people.
Well, Lillian, we're not going to digress that way,
The
Lillian. We're
famous.
not going.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to go down that path. Maybe another time, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I know she's curious. When we meet people all over the world, we think certain things and we're interested. And yeah, maybe another time we'll have a talent show and we'll get Linda playing her guitar up here also, and you could play your electric piano.
Yeah.
We'll have a whole concert. So normally we have a topic. We had a topic earlier about dealing with toxic people. That's a little deep at this point because we're 2 hours into the live stream now. So I want to leave it in this looser format. If you guys have any specific question, I mean, since you're so new here, do you have any questions for us? Because
Sir,
these ladies have been learning English for a long time.
I have a lot of
Hmm.
question. The first question is, when we talk about in English, there are two accent are famous in whole world. The number one is American accent, and number second is British accent. Which accent should I use to speak in English? Somebody tells you are Indian, Indian accent is good. But I find that if I talk in globally among other countries, then they did not understand me very easily. Which accent should I follow?
Well, I mean, it depends on your goals. If you're going to work with people in the UK, then the British accent would probably serve you better. And frankly,
Yes.
English came from England, right, guys? So I submit that they are number one. That's where
Okay.
English came from. So I think American has a different version. It doesn't mean it's better. If you're trying to assimilate with Americans, then maybe you would go towards that accent, but you have to choose a path because your brain it'll slow down your progress if you try to acquire both. So choosing a
Yes.
path is important. And if it has any impressive impact on anyone who's going to judge you, then again, that would be a factor. But I submit that our friends and family in the UK, English came from England, so they're probably more proper in their pronunciation, more consistent in their rules, and probably more respectful to the language itself overall. Whereas in the United States, we've incorporated a lot of other countries' words and accents and rules and exceptions and slang and idioms, and we've made a mess out of it, frankly. So if it's, I really respect people with the English accent. Here, if you're trying to communicate with us, we don't care either way. But if you're trying to impress someone from those countries, you should focus on that accent. I think you're more familiar with British accent, right? Because there's more of a
Yes, yes,
British
yes.
accent in India.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
Hmm.
Okay,
I
sir. My second question is,
Oh,
okay,
wait,
I
Linda
go
wanted to
ahead.
For
say something.
Indian people, it would be better to learn British accent because of the pronunciation of R. It's pretty hard for them to pronounce that, but in British accent, they don't really pronounce it. So I think it would be better for them to learn British, but it's your call.
Okay,
Right.
thank you.
Yeah.
My
Mm.
second question is, sir, if I think any about topic or anything, the first thought came in my mind in my native language, and after that I translate into English. It will take a lot of process, lot of time. Okay, how can I think in English? Is it
Well,
possible?
you simply plug a USB-C cord into that little outlet on the back of your neck, and then
Promise
just go to
that.
sleep. Just go to sleep. Um, Well, yeah, I think it's based on demand. So the more your brain
Okay.
acknowledges a demand, the more it will convert for you. That's what we talk about fluency, is creating a
Yes.
demand on your brain. And so we have topics here. My goal is to try to exhaust your ability to answer me, because most people will stick to the answers they know and they feel comfortable with. And so I try to push you a little more to make you feel a little uncomfortable. So you have to search for the word. And during that time where you're searching is the same as when you're at the gym and you can't do any more. And I say, come on, one more, one more. You're getting all the work in those last 2 reps. You're damaging the most muscle and getting the most growth
Yes.
opportunity. So when I push you gently with straining for the words or how to describe something or how to explain something, that puts an appropriate demand on your brain. If you were trapped on an island with only English speaking people, you would learn English very quickly
Very
because your
quickly.
brain
Yes.
your, would realize that this is not optional. It has to
Yes. Yes.
happen.
Yes, sir.
So your amazing brain would quickly attach and assimilate to common patterns with the other language. It would happen very quickly. So you need to create that pressure on your brain by listening to English, by reading it, by talking out loud what you're doing. I'm going to the kitchen to cook dinner, by always putting a demand on your brain for English. And that will develop the route of thinking to speaking. Then you can shape it. You can shape it later. Because remember, your accents are beautiful, guys. I love to hear accents. It's hard for me to teach you to take it away because your accents represent your country and your culture and your family and your personality. It's a hard thing, but I know if you're going to be judged by it, then let's work together. Let's climb over the mountain together. But don't be ashamed of your accent. It's beautiful. It represents that you know more than one language. Most Americans don't. So when we hear an accent, we're like, oh, hey, where are you from? I want to ask,
Sir,
let me
you
ask
told me.
Lillian. Let
Okay.
me ask Lillian something. Lillian, what accent do you prefer, the British accent or the
Yeah,
American
I
accent?
prefer both. And I like the British accent and the American accent as well. And actually, I think that is really amazing if I can speak in both accents.
Okay, thank you for that. I know we had put you on a shelf there for a second. I wanted to bring you back in the mix. And Amit, thank you. What else would you going to ask? You were going to say something, or Linda, did you have another comment?
Sir,
Okay.
you
You said
just
one
told me
more
that
minute.
the
Sorry, what was
channel
that,
name is
Amit?
Teleco. Your channel name
Uh,
is Teleco Be My English. And you have just
right.
told about a podcast. Podcast. What is the podcast name, sir? What you run?
It's truly pivotal moments. I had this podcast before I went to YouTube. So I'll type it.
Podcast
Okay,
name, sir?
I'm going to type it for you right now. Truly
Okay,
pivotal
okay, sir.
moments. It's there in the chat. So it's on
Slowly.
Spotify and iTunes and Google Podcasts and some other. Yeah. So
Sir,
creating the
I
demand.
met a
Yes.
lot of I met a lot of people in this world, in my country also. But one thing I got notice that you are a very different kind of person, sir. You make me you just explain me English, how to speak in English very easy method. Okay. At the first time I found a person who just explained how to speak English very easily. Never any person told me like that as you explained me. So very,
Oh,
very
good.
thankful, sir, for this. Your
Of
kindness, sir.
course. Yeah, well, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you. And I know the struggle is real, and there's no reason why everyone can't accomplish their goals to get over these English hurdles. So the world can experience you, right? Everyone deserves a chance to be able to interact with the world. So hopefully you can do that through English. Yep, I think I just wrote on my face. Not sure.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we, sir,
Yep.
meet daily? There is any perfect time for continue this.
Well, this is one of those things, Amit, is that I had to make a decision to go to a bigger. When they started live streaming, I had to make a decision. I used to do one-on-one with people, but when I decided to go to live streaming, I had to make a decision that this is going to now be me to more than one person. So between the podcast, the YouTube channel, the live streams almost every day, and we have a Chinese channel, and I have a full-time job, and then we have time differences. So between all of
Oh,
those things, I do not commit to one-on-one time. I can do it from time to time, or I can
yes,
talk
sir.
to a group of people in your country. But the goal is, Amit, to connect you with people in the community that are serious about learning English, because it's easier to connect with other people than it is with a teacher or a native speaker. And so I think those who really want this, like I know Lillian has some study partners. I know that Linda has engaged with other people to help study and interact with them. That's the key, is finding people who have the same time available, 10 or 15 minutes at first. Start small so you don't overwhelm them. And then gradually you'll find more things to help each other with, and you'll both grow together. That's really the key. So you can take our topic and talk with people about it after the live stream. You already have a topic. Oh, put the fire out over
What's
here. Or you can choose one of our YouTube videos or our podcasts, and you can say, hey, let's get together and talk about the YouTube video that we both watched. So there's a lot of ways that you can generate with another person, and you can help yourself to level up. And you can always message me, guys. I answer all my messages. My mailbox is
yes, sir.
empty right now. So you can message me here and I can answer your questions for you guys, okay?
Okay,
It's
sir.
easy.
Okay.
It's easy. You got this. You already achieved your doctorate. This is nothing. This is nothing. You got
Thank you, sir.
this. Yeah, all
Thank
the
you,
hard
sir.
work is done. You're going to see. You're going to see. It's a strategy. It's a strategy. Don't study the same way you did in school. Study differently. Study based on what you will use. You need to study based on what English you're going to use. So don't try to study all of the English. You're not trying to become an English scholar. But as you have conversations, practice those conversations, make them better, and then have more. As you talk about the weather with people, make your answer better. What's the weather like? Oh, it's fine. No, stretch it out. What's the weather like? Well, it's pretty sunny. There's some clouds. We're expecting rain later. Find ways to elaborate on the things you're already
Yes, sir.
talking about. And this will build it in a useful way. You don't want to study 30 words a day, cramming it in like in college, like Linda's doing right now. You want to just use
So
useful English.
for daily
Yeah.
conversation, which kind of book I should read? Is will it be fictional book or non-fiction book, sir?
Any books that I recommend are going to have good principles, good moral values. So I do not endorse modern stuff or all these crazy TV shows, all this. I don't endorse them. I don't expose myself to those, so I wouldn't recommend them to you. But the older novels from like the 1940s, the American classic novels like Moby Dick and To Kill a Mockingbird, and all of these books that were grade school novels, those probably have interesting stories, a variety of language, because authors used to introduce new words in their books. Like, they were
Yes, sir.
educated, they weren't. And
Mm.
so I would start with those. Look at the top novels for the fourth grader or third grader. Your thing with reading is you want to read two different kinds of books. You want to read one book that you easily understand it. Choose the lowest level so you can enjoy the story. You want to make it easy. You just want to expose yourself to English. And then have another one that challenges you, has different words, has where you're looking at each paragraph, but have one that's enjoyable. So I would choose children's novels to keep you immersed in English, and then the other ones for studying. Does that make sense? Two books, not one.
No, no, one book in one a time. My some friends have suggested me that BBC and CNN podcast is will be better for you. Is it correct?
I don't trust those at all.
Neither do I.
I do not
Oh,
trust social media at all. It's like drinking antifreeze for your car. It tastes sweet, but it's gonna kill you.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So no, no, when you're letting stuff in your eyes and when you're letting stuff in your ears, when you're choosing to process things in your mind, you should choose the best quality of material, guys. And frankly, everyone knows all of those sources are tainted. It's now obvious that they're just manipulating, putting people against each other, not reporting the whole story, trying to get. So I don't even swim in that toxic cesspool. I don't even go there because I just don't trust them. It's deception at its best. So you can find some like what are they called, TED Talks. Sometimes the TED Talks can be very useful information from English speakers. If you're trying to adopt an accent, you should stick to one source because your brain is trying to track patterns. And if you have 10 different people with different accents you're listening to, it's going to retard your growth. It's going to slow your growth because your brain's
Yes,
going to start a file for this language, a file. So if you stick to one component until your brain can track patterns, then you can move over to other. It's like when you rode a bicycle for the first time, you were used to your bicycle. You didn't want to ride anybody else's
yes,
bicycle. You got very comfortable with your bicycle. But after riding for a year or two, you could get on any bicycle. It's shaped like this, it's shaped like this. No problem. I could figure it out. Right? So the same with English. You want to limit yourself to one channel first, one speaker or one or two speakers. And then that's why we do podcasts and everything for whoever wants our particular sound. I don't know who wants to sound like this. I don't even like editing my own videos, but you guys do what you want.
okay, sir. That's great.
Yep,
That's so
there
cool.
it is. We got you. You're full now. Now you're full.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got
Uh,
everything.
that Do you want to ask Linda anything? Her language is well developed. She's educated as well. You have any questions for Linda? She's one of my preferred guests.
Oh, hello, Linda. From where are you, Linda?
Hmm?
From where are you
I'm
belong?
I'm from Iran.
From the wonderful
Iran.
country of
Okay.
Iran.
Mhm.
Tehran
Yes,
is the capital
yes,
of Iran.
absolutely.
It is,
Tehran.
yeah.
Okay, I just read many things about
It's my
Iran.
limit. I have to
Some Iranis,
gather.
some Iranis when came India, there is a Sindhu river beside India. They can't speak Sindhu. The pronunciation mistake S. So they called Iranis people Sindhu as Hindu. Then after that, there's country name Hindustan. Is it correct? In history, I just
Oh,
read it.
I think, well, she ran out of her time on her Hello Talk time, so they took
Okay.
her. She has another account, but she might also be busy. That's interesting. So I've learned, I would say I've learned 98% of what I know about Iran from Iranian people here on Hello Talk. So that's why I can easily say sincerely the wonderful country of Iran because I've met the people that live there. It's a beautiful country with a warm
Yes,
heart
yes,
and
yes.
hospitality. And they're such a caring, kind people. And again, why I don't subscribe to other sources of information because of the way it can be putting us against each other all the time. But the things I know about Iran are from my experience from Iranian people here on Hello Talk, and it's been a wonderful experience. Oh, she's back. Look at her. She does have another account. So rephrase your
Okay.
question. I'll bring her back. There we go. Welcome back, Linda. Welcome back. I was talking about you while you were gone.
Hi. I'm new here.
Hi.
Hey, hi. Well, she's a twin. She's a twinny.
Okay. I have a question
Yeah.
for Linda for you. I read in my history book when
Mhm.
earlier time Iranis came into India. India is located beside of Sindhu River. Okay. And
Mhm.
Iranis could not pronunciation S. They pronunciation H. Okay. Then after that, the country of this name would be Hindustan. Okay. It is the name given by Iranis. Is it correct?
We
The
say
Hindustan name is given
Hindustan,
by,
but we can also
yes,
pronounce it.
Hindustan. They could not pronounce S because of that. S became H. And after that, Sindhustan, Stan means Bhumi, land. Okay, Stan means land. And Hindustan, it means it reference to Indus River. Okay, Indus
Mhm.
River, and they say Sindhu, and they could not say Sindhu, they say Hindu. After that, this country's name turned into Hindustan. Is it correct? Have you ever know about this?
No, it's new for me. I have to check it out, but I'm
Okay.
not sure about the part that we can pronounce S because it's a part of our alphabet. We have three
You can
different S
just
in
Google
our
it.
alphabet.
How India got named Hindustan? The
Mhm.
reason behind it, Iranis. Okay, you just Google it on
Hmm.
this topic.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
really.
Yes.
It's interesting how things developed and how we've impacted one another over history. It's so cool. It's so cool to hear. There's so much good history that sometimes doesn't even get written, relationship dynamics and influence of one culture over another culture. There's so many great things that I don't think they spend enough time tracking.
I, the problem in our country right now is mostly our people are having a problem with this because they are just ignoring our history. We have a great history, and they're like,
Yes, yes.
they're
No
just
doubt.
paying attention about religious thing, and we're like, why don't you care about Great Cyrus, who was the first emperor of the world? We were the first country in the world, and we're the oldest country, and we're like, why don't you care about that? Where you're just caring about, like, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it, but that's a
I
problem.
know. Well, we all operate within a world narrative. I mean,
In
this is what I've come to know.
ancient period, there was a Silk Route. Okay, from India via Iran, it's we just
So
go to
yeah.
went to European country. There was a Silk Route via
Oh, thank you,
in
Mohammed.
Iran.
Thank you for explaining that. I'm talking about the chat there. Yeah, there's a world narrative, guys, that we're all trying to be forced into, and it has an agenda. And so a lot of the things that make sense to those of us who use our brains get overlooked or put aside or diminished in value because we're living within a narrative. Like if you worked in a company, your impression of the boss might be different than the memo you get from the boss, right? So, you meet the boss in person, they're all this way, and then their directives are different. You're like, why would they do this? Because they have a macro objective. They have we're ultimately just a number in a company, right? And it can be that way with the countries, and it can be with the world system. It's been going on forever, and they've written history a certain way to represent a certain thing. And we're kind of all in that. And within that, we can have our lives. But I think it's because a lot of people are waking up intelligently and they're starting to
Mhm.
challenge some things because it doesn't make a lot of sense. And it can be frustrating unless you're trying to go change all those things. I just
Yeah.
surrender that there's a world narrative. People have been painted with a certain brush as the good guy and as the bad guy and as the popular one. And this brush is influenced by all the books. Most of the books we've read have been, shaped for those narratives. And so as we come out, I think this year and next year, as a lot of things come out and it causes us to rethink of what we know the world to be, I'm just going to stay in my lane and be content to live the rest of my life the way I know it and meeting wonderful people like this. But I've become painfully aware that there is a macro perspective that's bigger than our countries that has been kind of playing us like a little game. And
The dolls in this world.
it's become so apparent. I mean, I'm not going to say, oh, it's what did they call it? I forget, a conspiracy theory. No, there's a lot of evidence of, and I don't know who it is. I'm not going to say any of the names people postulate, but it's clear. It's clear to me that there's a lot of things that are operating even above the leaders of countries that are orchestrating the way they want us to see each other and the way they want us to behave. And I've come out from that in my own little world. I don't only subscribe to my country anymore. I love it. I'm glad I'm here, but I don't believe it's the only country that's great. I think there's a lot of great people in a lot of regions around the world. And so I have my own narrative. so when it comes to points of contention and why don't we talk about this and why aren't we saying more about this, it's because that world narrative has an influence and has a control factor, and they only allow things to be represented the way they want it to be. But I talk to people who are real like you guys, and so I'm so encouraged by that you guys are real and you're representing your countries better than anything that I could see on any media, because you really are the heart of your countries. So that's
Yes.
that's why I like it here, guys. Yeah, it can be frustrating to talk about world narratives, and then it's even more frustrating for probably all of us because we engage in life to see people so passively just accepting what people tell them. You're like, think.
Is there
Why
anything
aren't you
up there
thinking?
in your skull?
How do you just go down that river like that? Don't you know there's a bear down there snatching up the fish? What are you doing? Swim against the
You told me
river.
to go there. You said I will
Everyone
stand
else
by
is
me when
going.
you go.
It's fine. Everyone else is doing. What the heck? And I think I'll breathe my last breath before any big change happens. But there's a lot going on, guys. There's a lot going on, and in if I can allude to it, there's a lot going on in our country that seems a certain way. And someone was just asked me this the other day. I'm just dancing around the edge. Hello Talk. Don't panic. Don't panic. Hello Talk. They've never cut me yet, guys. They've never cut me yet. But I want to say in transparency that as impressive as the decisions have been being made in our country from the leadership, it's never been done before, ever in the history of our country. At first, it was very impressive, and now it's extremely concerning because it's so accurate and having such amazing results time after time after time. You're like, wait, this is not normal. What the heck is going on? So to me, it seems like there's a lever that was thrown
There
that's
must
allowing
be.
this. It's like, wow, you are just making peace with the world and you're just making things better in our you're just fixing all the everything's just just falling right in line like you just hit a switch. And I'm like, I wonder what's coming up next because this is concerning. You
Yeah.
know, it's like when you meet someone who has a
Okay,
perfect
sir.
appearance and a perfect build, you're like, what's wrong with you? Something's wrong with you. Yes, I know you
Very
have to go.
creepy.
Take care, Amit. It's so nice talking with
Thank you,
you.
sir. Thank you, sir. It's nice to meet you, sir. Bye, bye, bye.
We'll see. Bye. You got a little comfortable there. A little comfortable. Uh, yeah, go ahead, Linda. Go ahead. Let's play some more.
No, we're gonna get caught.
Yeah, well, I don't think so. I don't think so. Um, what's the topic? What's the topic? Well, guys, we're in overtime. We're in extreme overtime now. 2.5 hours. I've been here, and normally we're 90 minutes. We had a topic for the first hour. Then people who don't have more than one account, they have to go away. So then we got
Wait
into
your
answering
power.
Then we got into answering questions from people who had never been on stage before or people who had never met me before. So we catered to that. We had a visit from Lillian, the Hello Talk princess. If you guys haven't met her before, she has a way. She has a way. And then Linda joined us, and I want to mix Linda with Lisha, but she said she's already doing it. She's like, you don't have to do these things for me. I know how to do it. I'm a woman.
I just said I followed her because you were
Need your
saying
I
I
don't
want to
need your
connect.
yeah. Uh,
Don't play.
and so now we're just enjoying community time right now, guys. If you have any questions, I'm paying attention to the chat. I'm not going to pump the YouTube channel and all that stuff. Because we're not YouTube focused, guys, for real. We have videos there that can help you. Go watch, click. What if you don't? It doesn't matter. I'm not losing sleep.
Gotcha.
I don't care. Most of the productive things I think happen in my life and with some of your lives are here on the lives. And these are not recorded. This is just our moment in time. And I've resolved that that's where the impact's going to happen. I don't want to pay attention to the algorithm and what people are viewing, not viewing, clicking, not. I don't want to. My life is short. I don't want to be. You know what I mean? I'd rather have these real moments with you guys. If I make a video and it's useful, watch it. If it's not, don't watch it. Um, but come here and bring your questions. You can message me directly. We've been doing this a while, and I know it seems kind of loose now, but normally we have an agenda and a topic and a structure, guys. We're not like the other live streams that are kind of all over the place. Yeah, I'm just Linda, listen, before you go, medically, I
Okay.
just learned something that is fascinating to me. I've always taken creatine and I buy the cheapest form of it. It's very safe, it's very effective. It's your body, I think your liver and your brain make creatine like 1.3 grams a day. Your brain makes a little bit. It helps with cognitive function, but it also helps to rebuild and enhance your ability to exercise and work out. It's very affordable. It's just a white powder, 5 grams a day. And now studies have shown that if you bump that to mega doses of 20 grams a day, you can recover from sleep deprivation to be more enhanced and focused than you were when you were tired or when you were alert before sleeping. They've discovered it's got cognitive enhancing abilities that your muscles and your bones saturate after about a month of doing 5 grams a day. And when you're under duress or stress and you bump it to 10 or 15 grams a day, you overcome that. It diffuses, it gets rid of cortisol. It's like this new discovery of something extremely affordable. Have you heard anything about it in your circles? Creatine, monohydrate.
Not really, but I can check it out. I can check it out and I'll let you know.
Yeah, I mean it's always been a supplement for exercise, guys, but it's not something that's going to make you feel like raging to work out. It just replenishes. You only have so much creatine. It helps you to rebuild your structure muscularly. It's normally built and released in your body for certain purposes, but they found an increased amount. They can actually measure there's an increased amount in your brain if you go to 10 or 15 milligrams a day. Um, the milligrams or grams? Anyway,
I think it was
one.
milligrams, because grams would be a
No, it's a
lot.
scoop. No, it's a scoop though. It's just this powder. It's
Really?
grams actually. Yeah, it's a very
Grams?
it's a very what I want to say, neutral powder. It's not, there's not anything known to be harmful about it, is what I'm saying. It's something we normally produce, again, liver and brain. So that means our body uses it. And we usually deplete it because of high stress life, sleep deprivation, or sleep disorders. And they have found instantly, it's just a white powder, guys. You can mix it with hot water or coffee or anything. It's just a white powder. I drink it hot because a lot of the advertisers are trying to say, buy ours, it mixes completely, it dissolves completely. Well, I found this one, if it's in cold water, it won't mix very well. Put it in hot water, it mixes clear. It's just hypersaturation through heat, guys. It's just like why more sugar gets into tea if you add it with hot tea. It's just, I hate merchandising when they play with us. Anyway, that's kind of news. So I yesterday I was feeling tired and I was taking 5 grams 4 times a day because they said for older people it brings back cognitive, it combats dementia. There's a lot of things that they're discovering in legitimate studies, not just rogue things,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
it doesn't cost a lot. So anybody with a drug company is not going to really research it their way because it doesn't cost a lot.
Mhm.
And so I took it and I had a hard time going to sleep last night. It wasn't that I was hyped up on caffeine. It wasn't that I was overtired or experiencing um, what is it called? Whatever, sleep disorder, whatever. Um, it just spaced me out. Um, I was alert. I was awake. I wanted to be productive. I wasn't sleeping. I was
Mhm.
like, really? After 2 days of mega dosing? It's because I've been using the mild dose, right, for a while. So probably it just I was like, What? I couldn't even sleep till like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and I slept for a couple hours before coming here. And now I haven't had any coffee. I did have a creatine this morning in my water, but that was at 4. I'm complete. Remember how I'm usually yawning right now? Have you seen me
Yeah,
yawn at all? I haven't yawned at
yeah,
all.
yeah. You have.
Zero. So yeah. Anyway, look into it. It's called creatine monohydrate. I don't endorse this brand. It's just the cheapest brand I could find online because I know that the powder is not. It's not anything between companies. Doesn't matter. But anyway, creatine monohydrate, guys, check it out. That's it. I just wanted to hit your doctor brain a little bit, see if you'd heard about it, or send you with some homework.
All I know
Okay.
about it is just our body produce it, and I know about the biochemistry of it, but I don't know anything about it medically because I just got into the clinical part, and it's really interesting. The first part we start is about kidney, so I'm gonna get the book
Hey,
and read. Yeah,
kidney's awesome.
yeah. I will look it up for you, and I'll let you know.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Well, good talking with you. I should probably end this at some time. But like I just noticed that when I said that, that I know I should sleep, but I don't feel tired at all. It's weird. It's a good weird. Anyway, all right. See you later, alligator. Thank you so
See
much,
you.
Linda. Good to see you
Thank you.
again.
Bye.
Well, guys, we're going to close for now. We had another wonderful time with so many people on stage. I could not have picked, I could have chosen a better group for the original topic at the top on toxicity. If you guys want to be on a Zoom call or a Riverside is another form of Zoom for podcasters. If you guys would want to come there video on and discuss that topic about toxic, how to avoid or deal with toxic people in our lives, I think it would make a sensational recordable call. Of course, my goal would be to use that on YouTube. So if you came there and you were camera on, which I ask you to be, you could tell me that you don't want your image used on YouTube or anywhere else. And in my editing, I will edit it and blur you out so you're not recognizable. But for the sake of interaction, I would like to see your faces so that we can have a good, deep discussion. We had a psychologist. We had an another incredibly intelligent woman. And then we had Miss Ava there who offered her own personal experience as well. So with Amnia and Lady Amina and Ava were the first group. And then we had several people. Now I'm doing it. See how I subconsciously triggered that? Did you see that, Linda? Now all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden, I suggested it, and my brain's like, "Yeah, yeah, we forgot to yawn. Pull the switch." Um, we had just it was such wonderful time today, and I can't think of a time when I wouldn't say that. There's probably been a time or two when it was really taxing, but today, the group, thank you. Look at the comments on our channel. People have subscribed to our YouTube channel. That's great. Oh yeah, we're almost at 80, 1680. Awesome. We had 5 more subscribers. Great. Um, yeah, we had a great time today, guys. This is the longest that I've been on here in quite some time. It's coming up on 3 hours. And I used to do live streams this long in the beginning. Um, well, Pitch, we're about out of time. Eh, I don't want to yawn. I want to go out, actually. We're about out of time today. Um, And tomorrow we will be on WeChat in our WeChat group, WeChat video call. Um, but if you want to know, no, Nala, I'm not a professional English teacher. I'm a communicator who likes to encourage people and help you with your fluency. But I'm not a professional English teacher. I appreciate them so much. They're very dedicated. So yeah, if you guys want to, you can message me directly and tell me that you would like to be in a Zoom call or another kind of Zoom call. If you're in China, I know that you probably can't be on Zoom. I'm so sorry. But I also know it's late there now, so you shouldn't be awake. You should be sleeping. And we can talk about that more. Yeah, thank you, Pitch. Well, thank you. You're very kind to say that. So that's what we do here, guys. We are a community. We come together in unity and we help you to grow your English, but we do also talk about life things, guys. I love to talk about human behavior and psychology and relationship dynamics. In fact, you'll find that on our podcast, mostly talking about relationships. And in our YouTube videos, mostly I talk about English, but I also share my life with you. I share my activities and my vlogs, those kinds of things. So check it out if you like. Yeah, Donnie. I would say general books, I would choose classic American novels from the 1940s and 50s. Classic American novels for school kids in the 40s and 50s. We were talking about Moby Dick, To Kill a Mockingbird, Tale of Two Cities. All of those classics are going to have good content, a variety of words, easy to read, and it should be engaging. You should like the subject matter. All right. Well, I want to thank everyone for being here. Hi, Miss Sally. I'm sorry, I'm closing now. We do have a WeChat group. Yeah, absolutely. You can message me directly here, Nala, and we can work that out on how to get you over there if you want. We only meet over there once a week on Wednesdays and have a video call. So I'm not sure how to feed that group, but I know a lot of people use WeChat and like to be in our WeChat group. Okay. I might have to take an hour nap, and then I want to go out. I'll maybe go out first. It looks kind of nice out there, guys. It looks nice outside, huh? Yeah. Message me directly, okay, Nala? And I'll get you hooked up before here. I'll send you a hand wave. Okay? Oh, we already talked. You said Happy New Year to me a long time ago. Okay. So message me back, Nala, please, and say I want to join your WeChat group, okay? Thank you guys for the host. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll send it back to you. Thank you, guys. I am going to close for now. I'd love to stay with you guys, but I'm going to close for now. We'll see you back here on Thursday. I'll still be on vacation through the weekend. So message me, talk with me. Let's figure it out, okay? Take care of each other. We'll see you soon. Thank you for the new subscribers to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the videos, and thank you for our new subscribers to the podcast channel as well. I hope you enjoy the podcasts, and we'll see you soon. Okay, Miss Sally, message me, guys. I answer all of my messages. I answer all of my messages. Okay. All right. Take care.